can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. It's the final 3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Locke. Space to maneuver at the 40. This is the tight end fan. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
The tackle made just shy.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Find some room to get this up to about the 14. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
A gain of 6 yards.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now this time, Allen will throw. And that will be incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And returning it, here's Hamler. That'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
On second down now. It's Gordon, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a third down and 12.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 15 Lonnie.
Throwing his lock on third down. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got it down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
First down, Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
13 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Singletary.
Darren Lee there to get him down.
Taken down right back.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
47-yard line.
On second down, here's Allen. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He was
Michael O.J. Mudia with the tackle.
no gain on the play. seconds.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen eluding the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Allen finding Brown for a Bills first down. First and goal from just inside the 5. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be second and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush would just tee off.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Locke working out of the gun. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jerry Hughes make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save?
Yes.
That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of the guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Let's go, D. Watch the 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Denver. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. He juked him. Fights through, and now a crease. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You've got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And it's a fumble. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Singletary. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Allen's throw is complete, and he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Gus Edwards, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet, trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
If you know, you know. If you know about the carport, the trapdoor's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Block. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Operating from the gun. Block. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Jerry Hughes.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now this time Locke will throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
49, guys. Mike, 49. 6 man. Check curls, check curls.
From the gun, Locke. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there, and it'll bring up third down.
19.
Operating from the gun, Locke. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down.
Intended for Jerry Jeudy. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
On now, Tucker McCann. There'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that feels somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll flip this quickly out to Beasley. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd and 1, Allen. Flush to his right. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. Set. 90. Here we go.
Block with a quick throw out to Judy. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 44, Locke. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lock now on first down. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make people miss.
And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
To throw again, Lock. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And that had far too much air under it. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the football will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now Allen going to back away and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now.
A very long attempt.
And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Hey, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
Deal. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that will go out of the back of the end zone. Way too much mustard. Not a good punt, and it will come out to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He was brought down by...
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
29-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's Matt Bosher now. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take it.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, Locke. Finding some room at midfield. This is Hamler on the receiving end. There he goes, left side. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And that had far too much air under it. It's out of the back of the end zone, and the football will come out to the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got him. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Complete to number
Stephon
14,
Diggs
Stephon Diggs
with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Block off of play action. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Operating from the gun. Lock. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
He completes this to Sutton. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing again on second down. Lock. A throw left side, hold in by Hamler. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Broncos on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
That's good.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Again, it's Lock. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he's corraled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Locke going to get this into the hands of Gordon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Ball carrier. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Locke looks to throw it again. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Don't get nervous. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Again, they'll throw with Locke. And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown, Broncos. Noah Fant, his second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. The safety, Terrell, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. So that penalty on the offense, and the fumble recovery will stand. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. And he'll drop here to throw. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Down.
On 1st down, Gordon. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now Locke. That's complete. Okuebuna. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
We know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter, but being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed.
And now this is going to be a safety. Oh, my goodness, in the final minute, down 2, and now we're looking at overtime. There is not much more you can say about that one, but wow.
I think this is even beyond what a defense could have hoped for. I mean, down 2. Not only do you tie this in the final minute, but now, just maybe, you give yourself a chance to even win the football game.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Lock to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Micah Hyde comes flying in from safety for the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 8.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's the 3rd-year running back, Phillip Lindsay.
Come on and get it.
And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. Oh, and you can forget overtime. This is going to be a safety in the final minute of the game. Oh, my. And I don't know that I've ever seen a tie game decided in the final seconds because of a safety.
It's just an absolute disaster, Brandon. You're thinking you're going to at least get yourself to overtime. But how about this defense? They said, we're going to take matters into our own hands, and this will be an unbelievable victory if it holds up.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. To the air, Allen got a man, and he hits him in stride. And now this is going to be a safety. Oh, my goodness, in the final minute, down 2, and now we're looking at overtime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And the Bills are going to recover. Well, they went with the ultimate element of surprise there, trying the onside kick to start OT, and it backfires.
Not just element of surprise, how about element of hubris? I mean, that is unbelievable because the odds of getting an onside kick are small to begin with, and to give up your opportunity to ever possess the football that way, if you don't get it, that is absolutely huge. Didn't work, but boy, what a gamble.
And he is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety, and the game is over. So,
Don't even say it, partner. Don't even say it.
The name Wrong Way Marshall comes to mind.
You said it. You said it.
This might be worse than that, though. It is. This is worse than that. Partner, a great game that we